Show me someone without an ego, and I'll show you a loser. When you are wronged repeatedly, the worst thing you can do is continue taking it. Fight back. Sometimes your best investments are the ones you don't make. It doesn't hurt to get more education. What separates the winners from the losers is how a person reacts to each new twist of fate. Everything in life is luck. What's the point of having great knowledge and keeping them all to yourself? Anyone who thinks my story is anywhere near over is sadly mistaken. Remember, there's no such thing as an unrealistic goal, just unrealistic time frames. Watch, listen, and learn. You can't know it all yourself. Anyone who thinks they do is destined for mediocrity. Partnerships must have loyalty and integrity at their core. Think big. You are going to be thinking anyway. So think big. Living your words, walking your talk, and talking your walk. There's an old German proverb to the effect that fear makes the wolf bigger than he is. And that is true. I like to think of the word focus as follow one course until successful. When people are in a focus state, the words, I can't, I'll try, I'll do it tomorrow, and maybe, get forced out of their vocabularies. I wasn't satisfied just to earn a good living. I was looking to make a statement. Sometimes by losing a battle, you find a new way to win the war. When somebody challenges you, fight back. Be brutal. Be tough. Criticism is easier to take when you realize that the only people who aren't criticized are those who don't take risks. No dream is too big. No challenge is too great. Nothing we want for our future is beyond our reach. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is the ability to act effectively in spite of fear. A brand is two words: the promise you telegraph and the experience you deliver. The most important thing in life is to love what you're doing, because that's the only way you'll ever be really good at it. A tiny leak can sink a ship. In the end, you are measured not by how much you undertake, but by what you finally accomplish. Without passion, you don't have energy. Without energy, you have nothing. Learn something new every day. I've always won, and I'm going to continue to win, and that's the way it is. I think I was born with the drive for success, because I have a certain gene. Unite to win, divide to conquer. The harder you work, the luckier you get. The worst of times often create the best opportunities to make good deals. Nothing great in the world has been accomplished without passion. Always think positively and expect the best. Success comes from failure, not from memorizing the right answers. You do your job. You keep your job. Do it well. You get a better job. The biggest little thing for entrepreneurs is the lifelong commitment to education. The more predictable the business, the more valuable it is. Focus is essential to success, and successful people are people who can focus. Stay confident. Even when something bad happens, it is just a bump in the road. It will pass. Make every day extraordinary, no matter what your job is. Have the courage to speak the truth, to do what is right, and to fight for what you believe.